Back with another video of my Control live stream. We are into the Foundation DLC now, and hopefully this will all go well. It normally does. It normally does. Yeah, I've got plans for what we're going to do after this. I might just finish up the game before I start another one, because we've been doing the back and forth mainly because No Man's Sky was fairly open-ended when we started, and it took a really long time to complete everything. Next, I got Subnautica ready to go once we do start a new thing. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing next. It's Subnautica. We might still end up doing a back and forth thing, depending on what we want to do. Okay, where is it? Right there. Okay, so gonna message it out that we're starting. Okay, then over here. Also, forgive me if I end up messing some stuff up, because long story short, I got a laceration on one of my fingers, and it's fine. I've just got a band-aid on it, and it accidentally reopened a little while ago, and it's on my index finger, which is going to be one of the trigger buttons. Thankfully, I don't think it's a trigger button you really need all that much in this game. I can't remember. I don't remember what that does. Okay, so, yep, there we go. All set. So, we're going to give people time to show up, and then we're going to get started. I've enjoyed Control so far. I know there's a bit of controversy over certain things that the game devs did. I'm going to go to the options to check the controls just to see what... Ah, crap. R1. Okay, well, it's not controlled by the part of my finger that's actually got the laceration on it, so I should be fine. Yeah. Because that's below that, so I should be fine. We're gonna wait till 5 till to get started. That's the problem with these games that use all the buttons. If one of your fingers is out of commission, you're kind of in trouble unless it's one of, like, the two fingers that are just down here. Seriously, I don't know how someone that does not have that's missing, like, their index finger can even play video games. I'm sure there's a way. If there's one thing the human body is good at, it's finding bizarre ways to circumnavigate our issues. Like, there are people who somehow manage to develop echolocation because they are blind, and that is really inspiring and awesome. But it also shows just what our bodies are capable of to compensate for losses. Like, there are people who can do everything with their feet, which I am very impressed with those people. I am incredibly impressed with stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to give 5 minutes for people to show up. Okay, let's see how... Okay, yeah, that doesn't really affect anything. Has anyone else noticed that this game is pretty much, like, the stuff you can do in this game is kind of like all Jedi sort of stuff, except, you know, you're a You're right. I actually think Jesse might actually be stronger than a lot of Jedi. I'm not sure. Would you consider Jesse stronger than a Jedi? I'm not sure. Let me see. I want to check some of the abilities. We barely ever use this stuff, which... yeah. Like, there's a lot of powers I don't use as much as I probably should. Like, I should probably actually power up this more. What's this do? Okay, that would have actually been useful. I just don't use C's that often. I really don't see the reason to have more powerful melee. I mean, it does look like you can probably eventually one-shot enemies if you power it up enough. But I put all of my stuff into hurl objects at things' heads. Like, I spec'd into hurl things, so... like, that is one thing someone mentioned, is that depending on which power you prefer, you can do so much stuff with this. Okay, there's something we didn't see before. Okay, the pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures, and the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house, or an intrusion within that heart, or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Schroeder wrote that great architecture isn't built, it grows, but then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? Readers see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar might be any more welcome here than we are. Okay, so there's that. Okay, we've given people a chance to show up, but I'm going to explore a little more, just to see if there's anything else. I really do need to expand my flight ability, because I like to use the flight ability, but right now I'm kind of focusing on the shield. Like, I'm sure there is some person out here who is, out there who's played this game and just spec'd everything into punch. Like, just spec'd everything into that move and can just one-shot nearly anything. Like, I've pretty much spec'd everything into hurl things. So, yeah. There's probably another person who's spec'd repair the nail linked to prevent astral consumption collision. This is the director's duty. Plot. Authorized for a single new tool upgrade. Use it to save the Foundation, us, Bureau.
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
Okay, so that lets me destroy stuff. What does this let me do? That lets me create stuff. I'm going to choose the creating thing. Less self will grant shape and manipulate. Level fracture undo. Okay, I'm going to choose the shape power because it looks cooler and seems like the more interesting of the two abilities. We are tweaking, cultivating the ability. You. So we can earthbend now. So how do I... okay, I do that. It's the same as the launch. Mineral roots, barnacles, grow across foundation. Use new upgrade to shape to self-inflate. First director to receive earn this. You should feel honored. Handled. Okay, so we're the first director to ever have this particular ability. Okay, that's cool. Wonder if there's any way to use it offensively. I kind of hope there is. Because right now it just seems to be a platforming tool. It'd be cool if there's some way to, like, use the ability as a power. Like as a weapon. Okay, so they're temporary platforms, but they're still platforms. Okay, so loosen 4 of the locked keys, MacGuffins, located in the fringe nowhere of the astral plane. The bleeding collision, do this in the nail, repaired, glued, crisis averted. Okay, so I can use it as a weapon. Nice! Use it to grow blades out of the ground. Okay, that is cool. Also, hi Fire Neos, glad you can make it. Okay, so yeah, I can use it to impale things. That's cool. Okay, that's interesting. So now we have the ability to basically earthbend. Only it's only specific kinds of earth, not all earth, which honestly would be cool, but whatever.
Okay, let's review.
Okay, let's review.
This broken pillar is called the nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the old house, the bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple. Ish. You with me?
Okay, so yeah, we can earthbend now. That's cool. Oh, okay, now I can do this. That's how I'm supposed to get it. See, oop, wrong button. Ah, shoot. Well, that was a mistake. Okay. Okay, now what do I want to upgrade? Let's see, yeah, let's unlock that. And then we'll unlock this, which looks like it'll be useful. So yeah, I'm kind of building a sort of bulk ability that's just about hurling things at people. Also, let me check. Can I do another question? Let me go here to see what we got. Hi, XX. Glad you could make it. Also, return hugs. Okay, you're on mute, so you can't hear me. So I'm going to do this. I'm glad you could make it. Alright, so... Alright, I was checking this. Let me see. Forget what I'm using. Surge, which is what I want to upgrade next. Okay. Okay, I'm going to probably hurl forklift at something. No enemies? None? No one gonna get a forklift to the face? Okay, looks like there's another way I need to get past here. Okay, looks like I now have that there are enemies around here. Let's see. I'll just leave that there for now.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hyligalinean, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. And we'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Okay, so weird stuff happened in here. I mean, it's the oldest house, so what else do we expect to happen? I mean, it's an eldritch location, so of course weird stuff happened here. Like, what else do you expect to happen in this game? After numerous attempts, I've finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of ley lines in a kind of non-Australian battery I've dubbed the power core. I mean, it was difficult capturing the energy I can barely measure, much less interact with. Luckily, it seems that the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possess such conductive properties. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores connect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact. We've since reinforced the container. We don't know yet the repercussions of tapping into this power field. In caution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the viewers should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. I've always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity that it allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved, calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe Sr. May he scowl in peace. Okay, so that's the guy we've been talking to. Oh. So these cores are non-active. Ah, there's an active one. I'm gonna go down to the warehouse entrance. Yeah, because I think there's stuff in here. Okay, I remember there was something over here. Can I get in here now? No, I cannot. Which is kind of odd, to be honest, but whatever. Okay, I'm gonna see if sending this thing up does anything. Okay, so nothing. There's gotta be a way to get down there, I just don't know what it is. Okay. Okay. Let's see. No way to get in there, at least at present.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects into the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning the pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection. I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
So yeah, that was Northmire meeting the board. So that's where I need to get. Okay, simple enough. Where are we? Insanely high up, and I'm glad I don't have agoraphobia, whichever it is, where you're afraid of stuff, of heights. I do have vertigo, but like vertigo in game, like stuff like that in games doesn't really bother me. Okay, I guess I could have gone through there if I got the destroy power. Okay, so. Wait, I got a new thing, so maybe I can... No, I still need two shaded facets to upgrade this thing. Yeah, there's gonna be enemies. Yep, enemies. Hey, come on, come on. Come at me. Come here. Okay. Oh, I didn't get to throw the forklift at anyone. Tried to kill me with a forklift. I love it. Does anyone remember Mystery Science? Everyone probably remembers Mystery Science Theater. But that is one thing I do like, is that you can build Jesse to...
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Okay, let's listen to that full thing. The lock's keys keep socket us here, trapped, hooked, hidden, fed. They are old, young, extra life. With the director's help. Situation information is subject to change. Where is...
I I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. And he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Fightin, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
Okay, so she actually trusts me. That's nice to know. Okay. Did I just go in a circle? I think I went in a circle. No, I couldn't have gone in a circle because I triggered a cutscene. Oh, okay, this is a different part. Her archival mandates 8A. This document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. Treated material was subject to Failstrom array configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. The element were made, but under further stress they became vaporous. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. Child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact. When discovered, they were redacted and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately. Deformities, losses of pigments, skin and hair. The mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations. Confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from a poorly maintained Russian communication satellite, in which the public accepted with no complications. Children were sent to the Bureau Recuperation Facility in Redacted to receive help away from society. Okay, so something bad came from space. Okay, got it. Reminds me of several urban legends, I think. Okay, shifting fragment, which is something I need to upgrade this, so... I don't know why I just shot the door. I didn't really need to shoot the door. I just get bored. Honestly, Jesse strikes me as the person who would kind of get bored. Okay, where am I supposed to go now? I take it there was something in the cave I didn't do. So let's head back there. Aha! Ah, shoot. Okay, so... It's still tight. So those, whatever those are fighting the hiss. So that's not actually the hiss. Okay. That's interesting. I am glad we're getting new enemies. Like, that is one thing I think the AWE expansion kind of was lacking, is new enemy types. Okay, there's... Yeah. Okay, that's... There's something up there. My explorations of the Foundation have resulted in yet another mystery, a fascinating series of etchings on large stone tablets. The tablets themselves are likely not native to the Foundation, seen as they're slabs of sedimentary stone, quite different from the cave's categorization-defying rock. Their placement and form are also intentional, and are too intentional to be naturally occurring. But who braved this place to carry them in, and for what purpose? I discovered the five-point macro entanglement between the tablets, with a pillar at the center. These links seem to extend beyond our level of consciousness to some astral realm I can't detect. One of Meyer's board somehow tied to this. Etching on these tablets are similarly curious. They differ from the cave paintings in style and technique, so they are clearly not of the same origin. Are they visual narration of some event, or do they indicate a wish, a plan? They all seem to consist of a tree and a pillar, but the sizes of either are inconsistent. What does this signify? I'm missing key pieces of the puzzle, and it's unlikely I'll ever find them. Okay, that's interesting. With the astral plane now physically accessible, a torrent of new information has been collected on the entities known as astral copies. So their bodies are composed of dense stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with significant force. Whether the astral copies possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence, such as the board, remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to be indicate a unified goal. Directed fates encounter the entities when binding the power in the astral plane indicate they serve as live targets for potential paralutarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely they were armed by our personnel. It's important to note that they appear immune to his corruption. His sharpened agents display paralutarian ability to rapidly move in short distances. This ability is unique in the fact that it is not associated with any known object of power. However, we should not discount the possibility that this ability is an object variation. For example, abrupt physical relocation could potentially be a variant of the jukebox effect. Explanations of his sharpened ability currently include monetary time manipulation, brief increase in physical speed, inhibiting the witness's sense of sight. If we do accept that his sharpened ability is not connected to a known object of power, then it are either manifesting unique paranatural abilities, or there are objects in the house that we are not aware of. Either way, the Hiss are continuing to develop new strains of corruption, and that is cause for concern. Yeah, it is cause for concern. So let's grab you. Okay, I think we can actually upgrade our gun now, which is nice. Okay, launch efficiency, which I think we've already maxed. Okay, so I guess this cave now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so where am I going now? In there. How am I supposed to get in there? Oh, okay, I guess I just throw a rock at it. Okay, so there's something... Ah, there. Okay, does that, like, act as a checkpoint? Yes, it does. Sort of. What am I holding? Okay.
Another etching, like the one I used to get in here.
Oh, of course. Okay, so that... How do I get back? Ah, well, no, actually, I just have to get back to an elevator. Geez, that's a long... I can't... For some reason, even though these just appear to be normal things, I cannot shoot through them. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to shoot those, but I don't know if there is. Okay, they're all dead now.
Is this the lock/key the board told me about?
Well done, seasoned. Only 3 keys remain. Arnale is rebuilding, loosening.
Just doing my job. First one down. Director Fightin's got this covered.
Okay, so I need to... Looks like I need to go down to the warehouse. Okay. Okay, according to the map, it looks like I'm supposed to go this way. And I want to head down to... I want to explore some places because I didn't actually look inside these places. That, and I think I got enough to upgrade my gun. Also, I can get a new power-up. Yeah, that would be amazingly useful. Okay, so let's test this. Yeah, now I can shield tackle people. That seems... and that gives me another way to make shield an offensive tool. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then was a tree its first form? I sent a team to the Structurman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those I discovered a single relevant line. And then I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken from the fact that certain American cultures believe some trees could offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence. And although I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees: Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Mexchi. Some cultures offer blood sacrifices to trees, while others claim trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as a sacrifice to the whole oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? Well, that... Interesting questions. We're in an eldritch location. Like, that's kind of the only thing to take away from the oldest house, is it's an eldritch location. What's this? Sure, that will make sense later. Unless there's something here I'm missing. I don't know what that's for. I know there are other missions involved in this place, so... Okay, pyramidic geometry. I've been going through my library, researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmeyer says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult may offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. As with terrorism, the triad is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interesting, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upstanding triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational divine realm. Inverted, it signifies descent into the corporeal human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine, the fall is feminine. Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964 and now, and we're all past that silliness. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or once were. The answer is simply that theology imagery cannot define us alien entities. But still, the triangle seems to be significant. Shapes and power have power, and clearly so does the board. Evade ammo refund. Don't know what that means. Let me see. There's more stuff over here.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? Looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this.
I can't get in here now. There's stuff in there. I want the stuff, but I can't get the stuff, and that's annoying. What the? Okay, those explode. Good to know. Good to know I figured that out in a completely harmless way that didn't kill me. And something else just exploded.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
What exploded? Okay. Well then. Yeah, I just blew up a room for no reason. I'm the director, I can do what I want. I see. Dang it, I forgot to see if I could upgrade this. Oh well, I'll do it at the... Help me. how do I get past that? Like, clearly I'm supposed to get past... Oh. Yeah, clearly I'm supposed to get past this, but it's not letting me, and there doesn't seem to really be a reason why. Okay, so I can't go that way. Then logically the way I want to go is back to the crossroads. Okay. Eat forklift! Okay, then you're not gonna eat a forklift and help me out. Oh, hello. Come on, I know there's another forklift here somewhere. I don't see another forklift. Okay. Dang, I did. Okay, wrong thing. Okay, well then we're gonna fast travel to the crossroads, it looks like. Okay, so which way to go now? It looks like this way. Which I can't... Okay, so I literally can't go there. It looks like there's another way over here, maybe. Also, hello? You exist now. How long have you been in... I don't know where you came from. I'm glad you're here to help me, yes, but... Oh, okay. I see what I need to do now. No, come on. Okay, so there should be... Okay. What the? Okay, looks like those things are fighting the hiss. Which way am I going? Okay, shifting fragment. I think that might be what we need. We need another one of them, maybe. Keeping track isn't really helping me. Yeah, dang it, I didn't realize realize there was a forklift in there. Really? I'm just not having any luck hitting people with forklifts, am I? Oh, okay, I can form shields out of it. That's good. Did that kill him? Okay, so... Can't get in that way, so... Guess we'll have to go up here into the void. Or just... Oh, okay, I just got turned around then. I mean, I know there's a reason I can't. I just kind of wish I could pick up that that big excavator and throw it at a guy's face.
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors?
Thank you for opening the door. Complete the ritual in the collapse department.
There's something behind that his barrier.
Okay. Okay, to whoever finds this, I am Containment Processes Designer Gene Gibbs, and I'm writing this document in the largest building shift to ever occur. Here are the facts. A considering large section of the containment sector, including the process and protocol office for researchers, facilities, and a fair chunk of the fire break, have been yanked down into a chasm that reaches far below lobby level, I think. It was a violent ship, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all. Many of us, myself included, are still mobile. We've set up a base camp and started dredging. There are little supplies. We explored the surrounding and found caverns of all things. Maybe we're in some kind of cave threshold, like the quarry. Wherever we are not the first. There are some rusty power cores, old flashlights, and signs infrastructure. What was this area used for? Why did they seal it? Why have we never heard of it? More than how are we going to get out? Oh, so that's how this got down here. And apparently the people here did not survive, or we're going to run into people who have been missing for centuries. Well, not centuries, years. Let me do that. Shifting fragment. Was that what I needed? I can't remember. No, I need shaded facets. I keep thinking the fragments are what I need. Okay, a series of reverberating sounds observed in downtown Kyiv with no clear point of origin. This event was witnessed by the city's general public. Mental and physical symptoms were reported, including aphasia, sleep paralysis, and excess redacted in the reported individuals. Due to the brief nature of the event, overseas bureau agents were not able to respond while it was active. Upon arrival, agents conducted audio recordings taken by local witnesses. Rear monitoring stations located at global junctions of acoustic amplification were directed to monitor and events similar in pitch, wavelength, or duration in an effort to trace echoes or epicenters. In following weeks, similar cases were reported from both the various sources and bureau stations in major cities across the globe. Some events diminished in volume and frequency per each occurrence. This will be generated by planar fiction, though this is not confirmed. Okay then.
Director Fightin here. Send backup to my location.
Let's do this!
How? How are you here? I mean, I'm glad to have help, but seriously, I'm not sure exactly how you're here. Getting us some backup, dude. Okay, I need to stop doing that at point blank and switch which gun I'm using. Dude, you are awesome. Now, which way did I come from? Okay, you can teleport. That's nice to know. Shifting. Seriously, dude, you deserve a you do good. You did solid work. I can handle it from here. Back.
Someone call a plumber.
Hear that?
And what about through here? You never know. Okay, I can't go this way. No, I can. Okay, I'm gonna go through the astral... I don't know exactly how this physically happened. Oh, right, we're in an Eldritch location. That's how. Ah, crap. Okay, whatever. And my husband Francis read an article before he died about how the universe was really just a computer program. He believed it. I thought it sounded silly, but now I think he was right. I was hit by a car a few months ago, a drunk driver. I don't think it was supposed to happen. My neighbor's son Jeremy broke one of the windows with a football a week before Francis died. Francis yelled at Jimmy for it. He was a bit harsh. This is important because I see Jeremy on his computer through their living room window. I think Jeremy is operating the computer program, and he changed the universe so that driver would hit Francis. He did it to get back at Francis for yelling at him. Is there a way to change the computer and make Francis come back? I have some money, but if it's expensive. I don't know how these things work. I don't care if Jeremy gets in trouble or not. I just want Francis home, that we're happy together. I can feel him not being here, and I know it's not right. Well, that's sad. Like, that is extremely sad. I mean, technically speaking, they're not necessarily wrong. Because they're in a video game. So technically speaking, their universe is a computer simulation. But still, that is sad. Okay. I think that's all that's in here. Okay then. Yeah, I think that was just for some items and that thing. Jeez, that's dark. I mean, theoretically not wrong, because they're in a computer simulation, but the boy probably had absolutely nothing to do with that. Okay. Need to get there somehow. And let's examine this place. on a second. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Something came up and I had to handle it really quick, but we are back and we shall be started now. Restarting now. Okay, so... see, we just were in there. I know that it's very unlikely those people survived, but I kind of would like to find, like, someone that's just living down here. Like, you know, that have just been living down here for years. That would kind of be interesting. Okay. Did I get anything new? No. Because I can't get through. So what now? Okay, Gibbs reporting in. It has been 8 days since the collapse and still no sign of any rescue efforts. The Bureau is either completely unaware of our situation or incapable of helping us, or maybe it's intentional. How many times have we seen the Bureau not give to beep about its own hard-working staff when they go missing in this place? How many times do we let it slide thinking, oh, at least it wasn't me? Too many, I'm ashamed to admit. Anyway, there have been some developments. Strange crystals have been growing through the walls to block some corridors, but not others. The path to the caves is always left open, but we're not sure why. The crystals keep out the astral spike. One's been hounding us for days. John, Nicole, and Sarah went to try and find a radio, but never came back. We think the spike got them. I think it's hunting us. Doug says spikes only exist in the astral plane, so what the beep is it doing here? Get out here, I'm hiring a lure. These unsuitable working conditions. Okay. Well, good thing Jesse's in charge now. Oh, I thought that was Solaris, but I was like...
No power. Typical. So that's the altered item. Looks pretty secure. I should hire someone who builds smaller machines.
But, yeah. I'm glad Jessie basically said she's going to... Okay. Alright. Where am I? Okay, this one, I don't like dark places.
No altered material detected in area. Personnel may now safely enter. Have a Bureau full day.
Eat forklift! Finally killed someone on the forklift. Yay! Okay, now go explode on him. Okay, there we go. Now what? Clearly I'm supposed to do something in here. Okay, so... see what's through here. Okay, so that opens that path. Good. That does something, but let's... Okay, the bathroom is covered in spikes, so let's head through here. Okay, that's where I'm supposed to go, but I'm curious about what this is, so let's... See, I learned a brand new language the fish taught me. You probably don't believe me. I will prove it. Whatever that is. See, please publish letters so maybe other fish speakers will get in touch. They'll be able to read my address even if you can't. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying that's impossible. It sounds weird, but in this universe that isn't... Oh, hello. Okay, is there anything else in here? Does this actually work? No. I thought we killed all the mold. Okay. Okay, the item first came to the Bureau's attention after a hospitalized mailman from from redacted Arkansas claimed his injuries had been caused by a movie camera. Further investigation continued the incident to AI-80, which was being shipped in a mail truck at the time. The camera was later found in an empty warehouse. The return address led agents to a P.O. box in San Fernando Valley owned by a company called Blessed Pictures. Whether Blessed Pictures is involved in the creation and dissemination of the item's VHS films is unknown. The following list of all known films believed to have been shot on AI-80UE. First, Shoot First, Die Last, Unreleased, Coffee Bullet, Billy's First Car, By Card, Delivery Disaster. Item was used in the filming of an unreleased Western in 1968 on the Italian island of Sardinia. A cast member was killed during an on-set incident stopping production. It is believed the Blessed Pictures bought the camera when the equipment from the shoot was sold at auction. Okay. This is apparently a thing that happened. Let's... Film reels. Okay. Okay, it's clear no one is coming. We're running out of ideas and supplies. We tried going in the cave to find anything edible, but all we found were noxious gases and endless pits. The crystals only let us go one way, and then you could see the caves branched out. We did find some weird spiky pillar. I only got a glimpse of it before the astral spikes attacked. There were a few of them this time. A lot of people. There's only 6 of us left. We didn't ask for this. We didn't want to come down here. I'm convinced something brought us here. The others say I'm going nuts, but it's clear this is no house shift. Shifts slide a bathroom a sector over and rotate a hallway. They don't drop full divisions into some caves. We're brought here, I know it, but for what? Why tear us away from our lives to torture us? This is some sort of... oh, hi, Holy Cross. Hey, no problem. Oh, I've heard good things about that game. But for what? Why do you tear us away? Is this some sort of test or mission? Is there some advice for whoever's running it? Give out clearer instructions next time. I hope the notes are a good read for whatever ranger finds them. Beep. Put that in your report. Okay, so, yep, they're dead. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that they would do something creative with that, but, I guess that would have been a bit too...
So I can't let the hiss take the nail. Not a problem. I know how to handle them.
Okay, so let's see what she's saying overall. Let me see.
I snuck into the Foundation through a back door, I know. Had to get ahead of the hiss. Just a matter of bypassing the ritual protections. Luckily, the board's as distracted as the rest of the Bureau. I had to put on a brave face up there, but the situation is the worst I've ever seen. We're getting back on our feet, but we've already lost so much. Trench is dead. Darling is somewhere. I'm the only one left. But I still have a job to do. Keep the hiss back. There's not enough HRAs to spare, so I'll have to make do with what I've got. Frankly, I don't even know what will happen if the hiss take the nail. Trench made it sound like it'd be the end of the world. He was never one to exaggerate. Well, orders are orders, even if they come from a dead man.
Okay. So, yep, trying to stop the hiss from getting our hands on the nail.
Another etching.
Former? Listen, hurry, meet. Former? It wants to meet with me? What? What? Okay, so I guess Former is involved in this? And it wants to meet me? I mean, I've tried to I've fought it twice and beat it up. Progress jolly good, but 2 whole lollipops are left.
Hello? Board, are you there?
Danger, director, board, broken, deeper, understand. Tool, other, new, forbidden, board. Given, former, yours, necessary, go.
Okay, what the hell is going on?
Former...
Back here?
You should, can, better not be here, director.
Wasn't my idea. Blame the eyeball.
Wasn't my idea, blame the eyeball. Former, it, adrift, just trying to mislead you.
Yeah, we have our differences. But it is giving me something you won't.
So yeah, Former's giving us the other power-up. Yeah, I'm gonna admit I kind of like the manipulator power-up better than this one. Do not be ignorant, Thick. You are being reckless, disobedient.
I don't like you deciding what I can/can't have.
Okay, so, yep, the deaths of those people was completely pointless, and it's honestly sad. It makes me glad that Jesse's basically said, yeah, I'm reforming this place, I don't like how the previous people ran it. Since, if that happened on Jesse's watch, I get the feeling she'd be like, okay, we are going to do a thorough search and find them. I don't care how long it takes. I mean, yes, on one hand you could say maybe the Bureau was just not able to find where they ended up, but still. You cannot control this. You cannot control your staff. Oh, okay, that was supposed to... Hey, come on. Will you... Really? Yeah, but it does seem like I am going to need this power, so I see why Jesse's like, look, I am taking this, I don't care.
I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane. If you're listening, I want some answers.
Okay, so... The former is helping us and wants to talk. Hello, home, alone, long visitor, happy, tunnel, open, grateful. Okay, so we can understand former this time. What is it gonna do? And we gotta remember, this thing's dangerous. Welcome, speak. But it has some say in this, so let's see what it has to say.
Hi there.
Hi there.
It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it?
Void, nothing, egress.
So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are?
Neither or both, hungry.
Hungry? I mean, yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something. That's not what you meant, was it?
Right, Panini, former board, abalone.
Are you part of the board? Or used to be?
Once split board, blame.
Okay, so you split because the board blamed you for...
Inside, beyond, nail, rescue, house, sun, warning.
Gotta be easier to play charades. Do I need to rescue someone?
No.
I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble.
Okay then. House, listen, nail, leech, burn, go. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what that dang thing was.
You were trying to tell me about the board.
Oh, yeah.
Should have trusted you.
Okay. Okay, anything else in here? It does look like there's a way forward, but I want to go back and do that thing that I didn't do before. Okay, so I guess Former's on our side, at least at the moment. Oh, I know, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh, but I will take this. Okay, so there's something. Okay, so I can go that way. So what is Former up to? Like, it's clearly up to something, because this thing has killed multiple people. Well, killed at least one person that we know of. It's responsible for the guy in the that died in the fridge. It's responsible for a few other issues that we know have happened, but we don't know what its deal is. But that does mean it's something interesting, that it's a former part of the board, which is kind of both interesting and disturbing at the same time. So what am I... Okay, so the mole is here. Clearly there's something else here. I'm missing something very clearly here, so what is it? Oh yeah, this.
Welcome to another episode of Brian's Movie Den with me, the ever-lovable Brian Hinnerman. Today I want to talk about a new film I found at Movie Night. That's night with a K. The Mecca for VHS aficionados in the greater Dallas area.
Okay, so basically a YouTuber or something.
The movie is called Delivery Disaster. We open in media res. A mailman drives a truck full of packages down in an endless American neighborhood as a pack of rabid dogs chase behind. Now, these dogs are nothing like my stepmom's corgi Chuck. These were some real nightmare hellhounds. The dogs keep pace with the mail truck, tearing chunks out of the driver's legs and arms. Each package he throws out the door is marked by his bloody handprint. He screams in pain and confusion, and this goes on until the movie just abruptly ends. There aren't even any credits, which is a pretty bold choice. Is this film a commentary on how our 9-to-5 jobs are killing us, or how hostile the modern world is to outdated concepts like mailmen? Perhaps it's merely a statement about the futility of purpose and how no task can ever be really done. There are lots of ways to interpret it, but for now, let's get to the part you're all waiting for. It's score time! I give this film a 4 out of 5, only because the actor frequently broke the fourth wall by looking into the camera and shouting at it, like he was shouting at the audience. A little too on the nose for me,
Yeah.
but I did enjoy it, and I recommend you check out other films produced by Blessed Pictures. Bike Hard and Coffee Bullet are the only others I found, but this little art house studio certainly knows how to push the boundaries of Western cinema. And a friendly reminder that there will be no new episode next week, as I will be visiting my aunt in Delaware for Thanksgiving. Thanks for listening, all you Brian fans, and remember, we all love movie magic, but don't forget about the you magic. Until next time,
Okay, I'm taking that guy as a YouTuber or something.
Brian.
Okay, so there's just a bathroom and there's nothing else in here. Looks like it. Okay, so I don't know where what I'm supposed to be looking for is. I mean, it points in this general direction, but I can't really do anything else. Okay. Or it was someone selling off footage of victims of actual dangerous supernatural beasties as art. Yeah, that's a possibility. We do know that Blessed Pictures is apparently connected to some paranormal terrorist organization or something like that. It's like they've got various fronts, and that's apparently one of them, and they're the ones responsible for the train car from earlier. So something weird definitely was going on there, but I don't know what. Okay, now where am I going? Where is this? There's another exit from the cave. Should be over here somewhere. But that seems like the only... unless I go back here. Aha! No, I'm just in a room that apparently does not exist. Okay. Yeah, because we do know that there's some things about, like... Okay, it looks like the thing is regenerating. Whatever it is. Hey, dude. Thank you for doing your job.
Who should I be listening to? Weird entity A or B? Or neither. Let's just stay the course for now. The being's in danger. We know we need to repair the nail. The astral plane won't break reality on my watch.
Okay. Canyon room.
I'm in the astral plane. This bleed is just getting worse and worse. That's the caves. Looks like the astral bleed goes both ways.
Oh. But yeah, that's probably what the idea was with that. Trophy earned, make, unmake.
Hissed in the astral plane? That didn't go so well last time.
I don't think Polaris is going to turn out to be evil. And I accidentally just blew myself up. Great. But yeah, I don't think Polaris is going to turn out to be evil, because it seems like the way that... Because remember, Alan Wake is kind of creating all of this. Or Alan Wake is implied to be creating Jesse to defeat the Dark Presence. So Polaris seems to kind of have been created by him as sort of an anti-Dark Presence. At least from what I'm able to tell. So I'm assuming Polaris is firmly good. Because it seems everything's pointing to the idea that Alan Wake either created or connected Jesse to Polaris to sort of be an anti-Dark Presence. So I get the feeling that's what Polaris actually is meant to sort of be, is an entity that Alan is creating so that through Jesse she can beat the Dark Presence. That's kind of what I'm reading into. That basically Alan realized the only thing that can beat an Eldritch Abomination is another Eldritch Abomination, sort of thing. At least that's the way I'm reading it. We won't know until eventually we get a crossover between two, we get that whatever's being foreshadowed by that. Okay.
Reminder, the Bureau does not have windows. If you notice a window, immediately close your eyes and make your way to the nearest safe room. You are permitted to fashion a blindfold from an article of clothing. Any resulting lapse in dress code will be excused. Thank you for your attention.
Okay then. I wonder what happened to cause that to be a thing. Okay, let's power up a little bit more. Let me see. Oh, I have enough for both. Okay, I need 3 more. I almost have enough to completely power up my... up my shields. Okay. See, did I happen to get what I needed for this yet? No. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. And also, that is a good question. Where do the windows go? Like, I guess all the windows on the outside basically are like... They don't actually portray what's inside the Bureau? Or the oldest house? The oldest house is weird. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.